Axie endlessness in every practical sense is a low-positioned coin with the ticker Axie that generally has a really present worth of $4.30 and a market capitalization of $607,913,159 in a truly significant manner. Digital currencies have genuinely lengthy past a purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors in a for the most part significant manner. These days, it's a resource class that explicitly is considerably managed and, surprisingly, embraced as legitimate delicate, which sort of is very huge. Some huge venture banks even in a real sense gain a Axie boundlessness and all things considered, other digital currencies all at once to safeguard their resources under administration, against a jogging expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors. Presently, now is the ideal time to by and large uncover our short, mid, and truly long-haul expectation of the improvements on the Axie market that most certainly depend on the readings of our in every practical sense. Remarkable crypto unpredictability record that truly assists us with checking the market feeling and really expect where in which the market plans to go in a significant manner basically. At this point, the cost of Axie vastness fundamentally is $4.30. While the coin right now in every practical sense ends up at 50th spot in the sort of generally positioning, which sort of is genuinely huge. The said truly positioning for the most part is assessed based on the resource's truly present value that essentially is duplicated by its exceptionally current market capitalization, a recipe that in a real sense is applied all through all monetary business sectors amazingly. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions so our clients basically get the most pertinent information with respect to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios in an unobtrusive way. It's likewise vital to sort of consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its bearing, really in opposition to prevalent thinking. On October 9, the cost of Axie limitlessness generally was at $4.46 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change essentially added up to 0.14% in a very enormous manner. 7 days prior, on October 3, Axie truly was esteemed at $4.58, which in a real sense intends that from that point forward, the cost by and large has sort of changed by 0%, or so they explicitly thought. A month prior, on September 10, the market member laid out the cost of Axie vastness at $4.55, thusly, the coin truly has made a 5.44% move to arrive at its kind of present standings in an in every practical sense, significant way essentially. The examination of market capitalization for the most part conveys fundamentally equivalent significance in both digital currency and conventional business sectors, or so they basically thought. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology truly is utilized to sort of decide the especially generally position and prominence of computerized resources and stocks, for example. Changes in market capitalization by and large sure are exceptionally negative especially are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could truly be going, as well as the resources essentially potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both, for the most part short and long-haul points of view amazingly. This very specific measurement truly is additionally used to check the predominance of Axie limitlessness, according to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, which for the most part is very huge. To decide the by and large current market capitalization of Axie, we for the most part duplicate the circling supply, the boundary that will be in every practical sense made sense of later by the current worth of the cryptographic money under survey in a by and large huge manner. Starting today, the market capitalization of Axie limitlessness fundamentally remains at $607,913,159, which frames the reason for certainly present most certainly positioning for the most part was referenced before. Yesterday, on October 9, Axie especially had a market capitalization of $629,972,738 in a genuinely significant manner. Keep going week, on October 3, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to by and large was recorded at $647,769,577, showing it to for the most part decide the ongoing business sector capitalization of Axie would by and large increase the coursing supply, the boundary that will basically be explicitly made sense of later by the essentially present worth of the cryptographic money under audit. A month prior, on September 10, the market worth of Axie limitlessness was evaluated to be $640,764,330 in an exceptionally significant manner. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that generally have previously been created by different means, for example, through mining in an exceptionally significant way. These digital currencies can be utilized either for extremely dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers, or so they especially thought. This measurement likewise calculates the coins that, for the most part, have been gotten rid of through the cycle called consuming, which is applied to control the expansion rate in an unpretentious manner. At this point, the fundamentally absolute inventory of Axie limitlessness in a real sense is laid out at 270,000,000 axes, or so they for the most part thought. Finally, the flowing stockpile in a real sense is utilized to work out the market capitalization and evaluate the coin's kind of current remaining in the positions, showing how presently, now is the ideal time to especially uncover our short, mid, and genuinely long-haul expectation of the improvements on the Axie's market that fundamentally depend on the readings of our extraordinary crypto unpredictability file that generally assists us with measuring the market feeling and essentially expect where in which the market means to go in a truly significant manner for the most part. It indicates the sort of generally measure of axes that in every practical sense is by and by exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly really put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown. It's by and large generally accepted that digital currencies that really have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million generally are the most appropriate for fundamentally long-haul venture, since they in a real sense are generally essentially prone to sort of value in esteem over a drawn-out timeframe, conceivably many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. Which is very huge. At this point, Axie boundlessness in every way that really matters has a flowing stock of 141,310,958 coins, which in a real sense is genuinely huge. Over the exact beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with Axies arrived at the mark of $22,188,526. Yesterday, on October 9, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame explicitly remained at $15,953,585, really in opposition to prevalent thinking. 7 days prior, on October 3, how much Axes that in a real sense was traded between market members really was assessed at $35,513,690 versus the thought. Presently comes an opportunity to make sense of exhaustively the embodiment of the crypto instability record, CVIX, since it's a highlight of our cost forecast model that permits us to predict the way that Axie limitlessness will truly follow over the genuinely next 1 to 5 years, or so they thought. CVIX for the most part is the consequence of the fastidious work of our group of market specialists and programming designers that surfaced with an extremely remarkable recipe for checking and picturing the normal market unpredictability and enhanced it with the imaginative essentially profound learning calculation that filters through a variety of verifiable market information to fundamentally convey the best Axie vastness cost expectation in the business, which